Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. And for my last video I did a haul of all the things I got from my vacation, and today is gonna kind of be like a vintage pencil meetup, because today we're gonna try out some of the vintage pencils that I got. Because some of you guys are probably curious how these pencils write after they've been sitting in a pencil cup for years and they have been unused. Like, some of these pencils are unused, so it'll be fun to test. However, some of these pencils I will keep unsharpened. I want to at least have one example that's unsharpened, and if there's only one of them, I'll just have to keep it unsharpened. But I'm just going to show you some vintage pencils that I got and kind of test them out. So here I just have like a bundle of them here. These two actually I put in the rubber band, but these actually came separately. They're vintage as well, so I'll test those out. But yeah, so I am gonna get... Here's a notebook, or a sketchbook as an artist would call it. But anyway, I got my little paper pad out. Let me actually zoom in there. Alright, so let's test out these ones here and see how they write. So this one here is a Barrel turquoise pencil in B, and I got this one it was sitting in a pencil cup. So I got it for 10 cents each. I got all of these vintage pencils for like dirt cheap. So yeah, this is very, very soft. You can hear it. You can hear how soft it is. I don't know, I like how it writes. And you can just tell the texture on the paper. It leaves like an imprint. So, I don't know, I like that. And then this one's in 2B. It's a Castell pencil by Faber-Castell. Back then it was called A.W. Faber. But they have since changed their name. I mean, actually, I believe I've heard the rumors that this company was already called Faber-Castell, but they made these to use the old name, A.W. Faber, but they're still pretty old. So let's draw a line there, and sorry, my hand is kind of in the way. I'm left-handed, so it's hard to see. I'll kind of draw like this. I don't know, it's smooth like butter, so I like it. I don't know if it writes darker than the other one, but it writes pretty dark. So these are both high quality, and they've lasted. This one I think is from like the 80s, mid 80s. This one's from like the late 70s. But yes. In the haul I had got also some Mars Lumograph pencils, but I didn't bring those up, because I'm gonna do a separate video on those later. So I'm gonna just do these ones for now. So yes. I have a sharpener here, right here, that I can use to sharpen these. I'll just leave it right there. I sharpened one of them already, and it sharpened okay, but let's do it on this page here. So it's blue. So this one here This one here is a Eagle Very Thin Color Off in sky blue. So yeah, these are very, very soft and smooth. So yes. So we have a bunch more of those color off pencils, and now we have this one, which is the Venus Kohl Erase. You can't really tell that it says Kohl Erase, but it's in Carmine Red. I'll leave that one. Unsharpened for now. And this one, we have this one here, which is a Eberhard Faber Color Bright pencil in Carmine Red, and I'm gonna leave that one unsharpened too until I ever decide if I want to actually sharpen it. I might just leave it how it is because it's not completely pristine, but it's, you know, as good as it can be, I guess. Anyway, I was gonna do a separate video on these, but I don't know, I'm just really excited to actually see how these perform. We're doing this behind my marker case, so I don't actually have much room. But here, if I hold the tripod up, these are the boxes. These, I believe, are from the 60s to 50s, like mid to late 50s and early 60s. So these are the Pierre Noir. This one's the Carbon. This one's the Carbon. This one's the Pierre Noir. 1710, 1722. I got these both for $2, which is extremely cheap. And if you see my ring, if you like it, I got it from the Vancouver Aquarium. Because I got these from an antique shop in Bellingham, and it's really close to Vancouver in Canada, so we went to the aquarium and I got this cute ring. I don't know, I like it. But, yeah, there's a little picture on the front. So, and this one's the Conte et Paris. 12 pencils, crayons, however you want to call it. Blainsey, Conte Gilbert, France. So, those are how the boxes look, and the edges, this one says number 3, and this one just has a pattern on it. These, I took a peek inside when I got them, and this one actually has the full set of pencils in it. This one just has random ones that someone put in there, so it will be fun to search through these and see what we find. This is kind of like one of my corner hunting videos. You know, searching through old roll. It was kind of like my ASMR unsearched penny roll. So it's kind of fun to go through these and see the history of how it goes about. Anyway, I'll stop talking and I'll get the tripod set up. My battery's low, so I'm gonna have to do this fairly quick. I wanted to take more time on it, but let's do the full set of pencils first. I taped it because this part was flapping out and it was getting annoying kind of, so yes. This one's almost brand new. You can tell it still has the sheen on it. Let's open this up. You can tell it's really old just because of all the wear and all the dust on the pencils. So all of these came pre-sharpened, as you can see, but the leads all probably fell out at that point. Well, at a certain point. So yeah, all the pencils are in here. I'm going to take one of these that are already sharpened so we don't actually have to sharpen any of these. There. This one still has a pretty good point on it. There we go. It's very, very dirty though. These are old pencils. This is number 3 Conte Extra Fine Drawing Pencil made in France. So let's test this out. We only need to test out one. But here, I'll set this aside. Alright. I'm excited. Whoa. Those are black. Sorry, the noise that these pencils make, it's so dark. Like, I just broke the lead because it's so dark. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. I love the lead on this thing. I know what I'm gonna name this video. Now, vintage pencil meetup. Seriously. This is amazing. Just so incredibly smooth, and I just love it. Even though it's number 3, even though it's number 3, it's still incredibly smooth, incredibly dark. More dark than smooth. But yes, these still work extremely well by the mean. So yes, I give a A+ to these because they definitely do deserve it. So I like these a lot. Alright, now this one we have to test out every single pencil because we always do in the videos, and especially because these are vintage pencils. So this is someone's old pencil case that they had back in the 50s. So this will be fun to sort of do a little, I don't know, maybe a little drawing or something, but we'll see. I'm putting this in front of my marker case because it's kind of, you don't want to see it. It's pretty messy right now, but this one says made in France, special carbon pencil Conte H. Now, like we've learned about the other one, even though it says it's a light pencil, it's still probably going to be pretty dark. Excuse me. These are all vintage, I believe. 1960s, late 60s or earlier. Yeah, so this one is lighter. But still, I think it's cool. I think it's a cool pencil. Do we have, I think we have a couple more of these. Yes. We have 2 more. So that's 3 in total. These are all the same pencil. They're all in H. Let me just check to confirm that. I believe all of these are the same grade. Sorry, I'm kind of making sounds with the paper. I feel like this one's darker though. I don't know. I feel like this one was light and this one was a little bit darker. Either way, they're pretty good. So, now there's this one here. It's a Conte pencil. It's a made in France charcoal pencil, Conte Paris, extra soft. So this one's gonna be like chunky. Oh yeah. That is really, 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 really soft. You know what? It reminds me of a, like, if you took one of my illustration markers, like, if you took one of these illustration markers and you opened it, obviously on the brush side, because the brush side is obviously better. If you take it and you write with it, it's almost the same thing. Like, it's almost the same consistency. Like, if you didn't look twice, those two would look exactly the same. It'll look like I'm writing with this marker. That's what it kind of reminds me of, is the how a marker would write. So, yeah, that one's really, really nice. And then this one here is a Eberhard Faber Ebony. I've worked with these a lot before. I have actually a fully unsharpened one in my vintage pencil stash, and that is tucked away, but yes, let's try this out. Yes, it's dark, it's smooth, it writes like butter. Yes, that is another amazing pencil. And then this one, here's another Conte, sharpened from the wrong end again. It's another extra soft pencil. And then we have this one. I'm going kind of quick. Sorry about that, but then this one is a chemi-sealed Eagle Turquoise drawing. We do not know what grade it is, so I will have to make a assumption based on the lead. Well, to me this looks like a B lead, B2B lead. So, yes, and then this one is the gem of it all. I remember I watched this same video a couple times because I liked it a lot. Murph's Mess. A shout out to her, a channel called Murph's Mess. She did a What's in My Pencil Case video, and she said that her husband gave this to her, and it used to be oval, and it was, this is a brand new version of that. See, made in USA, LNC Hardmouth Sketching Pencil, 355 and 4B. So this is oval, as you can see. And I'm probably never gonna sharpen this thing because it's just amazing. Yeah, it's not sharpened on that end. It's not sharpened on that end. It's basically flawless. So yes. Yeah, it's like she said, the fill in the dots testing pencil. And I totally agree with that, because it truly is like that. So far, actually, I'm done with the video, but I'm having fun so far with the vintage pencils that I've tried out here. So, let me get this notebook out of the way. My desk is a mess. Alright, let me put this away. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also like the video for more videos. You can turn on the post notifications if you want to also see more videos like this. You can comment on the video about anything you want to, and you can share the video with your friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next time. Peace.